our number one obligation is self-love, right? That you love yourself, that you are gentle with yourself, and that you give yourself an account and reckoning every day. I give myself an account and a reckoning for what I put in my body. I give myself an account and a reckoning for how I treat myself. This idea of unconditional self love is the foundation of the Buddhist practice, but also it is the foundation of Jewish mysticism. What is hateful to you, do not do unto another. Love thy neighbor as thyself. So, how one loves themselves is often how they will treat their neighbor, or sometimes they'll treat their neighbor better than they take care of themselves. And at that point, you fall into traps like suicidal empathy, where the other person has more rights than you do. And that is a violation of this idea of self love and self care, which is complicated and difficult and requires a tremendous amount of work and consistency. It isn't enough to say, I love myself, I think I'm a really great person, and then you go off to engage in activities that are a violation of the natural order. Does that make sense? And so we have a self care checklist, right? Because maybe for whatever reason, we didn't learn how to take care of each other, or we didn't learn how to um, do the things we were supposed to be doing. And it starts with taking a look at yourself. That daily accounting and reckoning of always calling yourself out, right? Calling yourself out if you fail in some way to fulfill your obligations to yourself. Did you get a decent night's sleep? Did you meditate? Did you wash yourself? Did you give yourself a nice dry brush? Did you moisturize your skin? Did you brush your hair? Put on a little makeup maybe? Did you check your nails? Did you check your toenails? Did you brush your teeth? Did you floss? Did you avoid recreational drugs and alcohol in excess? You know, a little wine, smoking weed at a party, or, on Christmas, live your life. But we're talking about addictions. Took time to iron and take care of your clothing, wash your clothes, eat at least a minimum of two good meals a day. We always tell people to have a green smoothie every day. Take your supplements. It'll help. Yes, it will help. Data shows it does help. Go with a good company. Thorn research or pure encapsulations, in the bioactive forms. Um, Make sure you're getting adequate water. Don't eat at night prior to bed. Have an exercise program. Avoid negative talk. Be on time with your medical checkups. Make sure you've had a recent mammogram, prostate exam, colonoscopy. Have your labs for your hemoglobin A1C, your CMP, your CBC, your APOB. Let's find out what's going on with your cardiac health, your blood pressure. You should be testing it on a regular basis along with heart rate, and you should know your BMI, uh, uh, your basal metabolic, right? Is that right? Know that. Know if you're overweight, right? So your BMI should be under 25, right? Your body mass index. And so you would just put in your height and your weight. So check your BMI on a regular basis. If you've got a lot of muscle, then I don't worry about a BMI on somebody. Males can go past 25. Watch your sodium intake on your diet. Second category we talk to people about is home finance. Get control of your money. It's an expression of your energy. Keep your home tidy. Give yourself an accountant or reckoning on your finances. Work to be debt free and to pay off all your debts. It's good karma. Even if you have to dig somebody up from 40 years ago, I borrowed $10 from you, right? If you can do it, take care of it. It's good karma. Save for a rainy day. Live frugally, right? Don't overspend. I got to work on that. That's why I call my other channel Broke Aristocrats, because I love to live like an aristocrat. And for me, it's a challenge. If I want something, I just buy it. And I have a hard time saying no, right, to things. Yeah, so get rid of clutter. Keep your home clean. So you can tell when you go through a list, like an account and reckoning list, that being human takes a tremendous amount of time for self-care. And that doesn't leave a lot of time for us to be running around talking about what somebody else should do with their life, right? Your third category has to do with your responsibility to the world. So, and that is tikkun olam in Hebrew. Tikkun olam. So remember, we talked about this idea that the purpose of the world is to make it heaven. So this, not to make it hell, but to leave it better than you found it. So that would be tikkun olam, or the fixing of the world. So in what way can we do that? In what way can we do that is category 3, and that is skill and mastery. So you're going to find something that you are dedicated to mastering. You may want to try and master 2 things or 3 things, but you're only obligated to master 1 thing. Say that 1 thing is going to be the violin, or say that 1 thing is to be the best naturopathic doctor I can be, right? That is really my main karma. My main karma is that I am a remote viewer. I use a technique which is called heart-centered remote viewing. I train people. I try to be ethical. I'm a medical intuitive and a naturopath. So that's kind of like my main service work that I am obligated to master. But I also would love to master the violin, right? So that is the idea, that I have chosen something to master in this lifetime for the service of humanity. So you want to also include in that continued education, that you are constantly studying. Make sure you have social connections, reach out to others. Understand your social responsibilities, whether it's running for politics, local politics, or getting involved with local activities that are going to serve your local community. Live by the golden rule. Give service to the community. Have relationships based on integrity. Be the person that you would want to marry. Avoid suicidal empathy. Do not put yourself last, right? Avoid suicidal empathy. And then, of course, you can check on yourself and grade yourself on all these things over a 1 week period. I check in every couple of days.